Alright, here's all the pricey shit. Here is my top 10 action figures and toys of 2019. Over 60 bucks.
Make their head drop.
Alright, we're going to start with the honorable mentions. So, we're going to start over here. This was one of the most expensive Transformers figures from Hasbro that I purchased last year. 80 bucks for this guy, and this is Jetfire. And he is a badass figure. He would have actually made my top 10 under 60 bucks, but he wasn't under 60 bucks. So, he is a honorable mention in this list, but he is freaking awesome. He's very, very large and in charge. And a couple cool things about this guy. Look at this. He can defect. So he can go from Decepticon to... Whoa! He just did the friggin' splits also. This is a slick surface here. He's stretching out the groin. But anyway, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. He can defect. And those of you that know this character know that he started off as a Decepticon and went to Autobot. So there you go. Honorable mention for 2019. Here's another honorable mention. This was a very, very awesome Mezco figure. I like this one a lot. And this is Cyclops. He's an honorable mention only because there was a few other Mezco figures that I just liked more than this one. This is a great figure. He comes with a leather jacket too. But a very, very cool figure. Highly recommended if you're a Cyclops fan. Look at that. Badass right there. But very, very awesome Cyclops Mezco. Honorable mention. Here is a John Wick figure. The only thing preventing this from being in the top 10 was the fact that he's a little bit restricted on his arm articulation because of the suit. It was a very, very tight tailored suit there, so his arms can't move up very, very high. So he's somewhat restricted on the articulation. But the tailoring, the suit, it's a badass looking suit. I would wear that suit if I was a assassin and had a lot of guns like him. I would wear that suit. But plus it's bulletproof. Not this actual one, but the one in the movie. But there's John Wick, and he was an honorable mention. Very, very awesome figure. And then this was the last one, and this is Luke Skywalker. Some plants from Endor, purchased at IKEA. Just kidding, these actually came with the base. It's badass, awesome accessory for the base there. And this is the deluxe Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi. Obviously I have him decked out in his Endor fatigues there, but he can be posed multiple ways. With his Jedi tunic on, with his black outfit on that he wore on the Death Star. Multiple ways, with the deleted scene friggin' whatever the hell that is that he's wearing, the little, I don't know, whatever the frick that thing was. But I have him posed this way. I'm going to get the Leia, I'm going to get the Wicket, and these guys are going to share a Detolf shelf together. But I like this figure a lot. I can basically explain the reason that this is an honorable mention is because I got this figure so damn late in the year. I got it, I think, the very last week of December. So I didn't really get a good chance to really appreciate this figure. I love this figure, but I love a few other Hot Toys figures a little bit more. So there you go, guys. Honorable mentions 2019, all over 60 bucks. Freaking expensive as ass. But let's get to the top 10. All right, number 10 is the Hot Toys PS4 Tech Suit Spidey. And this is a very, very awesome figure. It would have been higher, but it's got one of these suits that does wrinkle on the elbow joints and the knees if they're bent a little bit too long. So you got to change the poses up, make sure it doesn't wrinkle the suit. But I do love this figure a lot. It's very awesome. It looks just like the video game version. Lots of accessories. I like the accessories it comes with, like this little spider dude right here. Hey, I just noticed, is that a magnet? I think that's magnetized. Very, very awesome. You find out new things all the time when you're playing with your toys. Anyway, comes with stuff like this little spider totem baby thing. And he's just very, very cool looking. I like that you can switch out the eyes. I got a little one squinty eye deal going on right now. And just a really, really fun figure. But again, the only drawback that this figure has is those friggin' elbow joints and the suit's wrinkling. Gotta straighten it out. Let me show you what happens when you straighten it out. A little bit of wrinklage there. So you gotta be careful. But anyway, it made my top 10. Still a badass figure. PS4 Hot Toys Spidey. Number 9 is a Mezco figure, and good lord, this one surprised me. So, when I first saw pictures of this Aquaman by Mezco, I was actually going to skip it. I was going to skip it because it wasn't really doing anything for me. And then I saw it in person, and then I bought it, and then I got it out of box, and I realized how freaking awesome this figure is. So, I immediately get the feels, because it is classic Aquaman right there with the orange top and the green pants there. And then it has these freaking awesome accessories like this trident here with this beautiful gold paint. Look at the detail on this thing right here. Looks like a face right there. And then he's got this thing here you could take off. So he doesn't have to wear this, but you can take this off, this gold kind of armor right here. And then, look at this. So this piece right here, magnetized. Frickin' magnetized. How awesome is that? It comes with multiple head sculpts. So I have this kind of angry, yelling, hair flowing in the water head sculpt right there. But this is just an awesome figure. I really, really, really was impressed with this Aquaman figure. I'm so happy I picked it up. Happy I took the chance on it. Again, I was going to skip it. But really, really happy with it. This is number 9 in my top 10 of 2019 over $60. Number 8 is this big bad mother effer. This guy right here. So, Infinity War is my favorite Marvel movie in the MCU. It used to be, look at that, little reflection, bald guy in the reflection, and what the frick? Anyway, Infinity War is my favorite MCU movie because it ends on such a down note. It's the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU. The bad guy wins at the end. Thanos wins at the end, and it ends with such a cliffhanger, and I just absolutely love Infinity War. So, this version of Thanos right here is the version that won. This is the badass Thanos. In Infinity War, he was the frickin' man. And this is his representation in Hot Toys form. And what can I say? Just an awesome figure. Look at how big he is. Frickin' awesome. When I first saw pictures of this guy, the pants, I was like, those pants look too clean. But as you can see here, they are weathered. They are worn. He's been doing some battle. He's been conquering some planets. He's been snapping a finger, beating some ass, stealing some stones. This guy right here. There you go. Focus on that beautiful ball sack chin right there. Thanos. Love this figure. It is number 8. So there's got to be 7 pretty damn awesome figures ahead of it. All right, here we go with number 7. Number 7 is a Mezco Batman. And I will say it right now. This right here is my favorite Batman made by Mezco that has been released so far. Because I'm producing this video January 18th. And I just secured, after a lot of stress, the Keaton Batman by Mezco, the exclusive. So this one's been released. And this one right here. Again, my favorite Batman that Mezco has produced. This is the Sovereign Knight PX exclusive Batman, the blue Batman. Holy frickin' ass, this thing is amazing. Amazing looking. I love this Batman. Frickin' so much more than the regular Sovereign Knight Batman. Just love the colors on this one. Love that big black and yellow Batman emblem on his chest. Just freaking sweet. I love that you could see the detail in like the costume, the armoring there, the like where the abs are and stuff. Very, very cool. You can't really see that too well with the darker outfit. So I really, really, really like this figure a lot. Lots of accessories, of course. It's a Mezco Batman, so a ton of stuff that you can pose him with. Grapple gun, batarangs, everything. But look at that. That is Batman. Best Batman by Mezco released so far. There you go. Number 7. Number 6. Boom. You looking for this? This is War Machine. Rhodey from Infinity War. Look at this masterpiece. Fully armed. Bad to the frickin' bone. Guns blazing right there. Digital camo print on the armor. This thing is frickin' insane. Just absolutely insane. It is die cast. It is pricey as F. I'm so happy I have this War Machine in my collection. Mark IV War Machine. Locked and frickin' loaded. Look at the gun on the back there. Let me just show you this thing. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But there you go. My favorite War Machine from my favorite MCU movie. This is the Mark IV Infinity War die-cast War Machine right there. And that is number 6 in my top 10. All right, we moved into the office for number 5. Number 5 is a Soul of Chogokin. This is a new line that I just got into in 2019, and holy mammers, this thing is freaking amazing. Die cast all over the place. All the vehicles of Vehicle Voltron are die cast. Well, some of them are die cast. Some of them are plastic. A lot of them are die cast. But look at that chromed sword. Beautiful. He's got chrome all over himself. Got great paint. Chromed spear. Chromed accessories. This thing is top notch. And you might have heard this in a previous video of mine. The Vehicle Voltron was actually my preferred Voltron. I did love the Lion Voltron, and I watched the Lion Voltron cartoon religiously as a kid. But when this thing came on, I was like, holy frickin' ass. My mind was absolutely blown. The reason is, here's the reason. I started thinking about this. Why did I like Vehicle Voltron more? Because it was in space. And obviously I was a huge Star Wars fan as a kid. And Vehicle Voltron would go to different planets and fight different monsters and save different civilizations. While Lion Voltron basically just stayed on the same planet all the time, and the monsters came to it. So it was kind of repetitive, but this guy right here, this was a space exploration force. And Vehicle Voltron, yeah, he went and frickin' saved the day for multiple planets. I think that's why I liked him so much. Plus, lots of vehicles. Lots of vehicles make up this Voltron. So it was a personal preference of mine as a kid. I always preferred Vehicle Voltron. Plus, I love the fact that they can get into their little land, air, and sea mini-team combiner modes. Just freaking awesome. Individual vehicles, combiner vehicles, a combined gigantic robot. I just loved Vehicle Voltron so much. I wish they would produce it on like Blu-ray or DVD. I'd buy the whole damn season or the whole series. Everything. Loved it. But there you go. There's number 5. Vehicle Voltron, Soul of Chogokin. Can't wait to get more Soul of Chogokins. I do want to get the Lion Voltron eventually, but so happy to have this one in my collection. Here's a little bonus footage. This is not part of my top 10 of 2019, but I have an entire detolf dedicated to robots. So I have my Masterpiece and Masterpiece scale Transformer Autobots here, my Masterpiece scale Decepticons there. I've got Vehicle Voltron and Transor Z right there. And then I've got my Bayverse Decepticons from the first Transformers movie right there. So I just love this detolf a lot. All bots. All right, we're in top 4 territory, and this one right here was my favorite Mezco figure of 2019. This thing is amazing. This is Mezco's Blade. And wow, this thing is freaking awesome. So there is a lot to love about this figure. So first of all, let's talk about the clothing. Very, very nice use of fake leather there, pleather for the jacket. I like the liner of the jacket as well with the red. Very, very cool leather looking pants right there. Kind of a stretchy Under Armour shirt there. I like the little red detail in the collar. Just little details like that. Just freaking look so good. Boots look great. As far as accessories goes, comes with the gun, comes with the bullet effect, comes with these little spinny boomerang vampire killing frickin' things. He comes with a sword which is magnetized to his back and can be removed from that sheath. Comes with the sunglasses for the head sculpt. Head sculpt looks amazing. The teeth look amazing. Just overall, such a fantastic figure. Awesome, awesome job with this Blade figure. My favorite Mezco figure of the entire year. This was number 4, Blade by Mezco. All right, number 3. My number 3 favorite figure over $60 of 2019 is a non-transforming Transformer. And it doesn't bother me that this guy can't transform because holy details. I can't get over how detailed these 3A Transformers figures look. This literally looks like a prop from the movie. Like if they were still doing like stop motion, this looks like something that would be used as to actually make the movie. I mean, it is crazy, crazy detailed, this thing right here. So let me just show you this thing. First of all, it's die cast. It's metal. It's got weight to it. It's got some plastic parts like the hands and whatnot. It has some additional accessories, so you can put that little arm cannon on there. You can put the different head sculpt on there with the battle mask, but I just love this one because you can see the eyes. This video is not doing this figure justice right now because the detail in the eyes, it's got like little glass eyes and even detail inside that. It's just absolutely amazing what 3A can do. This is basically a Hot Toys figure for Transformers. This thing is insane. It has a crazy amount of articulation. It actually has ankle rocker, double jointed knees, and basically when you bend the knees, other parts bend too. So you can see that little piston there, that little kneecap right there moves as you bend the knee. Just insane. Absolutely insane. There's the hands. I freaking love this thing. Bumblebee 3A. Can't wait to get the Optimus Prime. Can't wait to get the Blitzwing. I think I'm down for all of the DLX sized versions of the Transformers that 3A makes. And when I say DLX size, they make a gigantic size, and then they make this size, which is, here's a little size comparison there. There's a Spider-Man from Homecoming Hot Toys figure, and that's about how big the Bumblebee is compared to it. So it's got some size, but it's not gigantic. So I really, really like these. I also love the price point because they're affordable. The giant ones are frickin' $400 and more. So I like the price point on these DLX versions. But yes, 100%, I am definitely going to get the Optimus Prime. And I recommend this Bumblebee. If you liked Bumblebee, if you like the Transformers, if you like that movie, if you want something that is extremely detailed, more detailed than Masterpiece Transformers, and you don't care if it doesn't transform, you just want the likeness from the movie, I recommend this figure. So there you go. Number 3 on my top 10 of 2019 over $60. There's DLX Bumblebee from 3A. All right, number 2 was my favorite Hot Toys Star Wars figure of 2019. I picked up a few Star Wars figures in 2019, but this one right here, I mean, look at that. Look at that right there. So this is obviously the Darth Maul Hot Toys figure. Absolutely amazing. I love the detail they put. There's wires in each of these little flappy things from his outfit, so you can make them look like they're, you know, articulated, flapping in the wind. He's jumping up in the air. I like the fact that his head, he comes with a couple head sculpts, and if you want to switch the head, it's as easy as, bam, magnets. Magnets. Awesome. More magnets in toys. That's what we need. More magnets because it makes head swaps so easy. Love it. And then the face sculpt itself. I mean, just look at that. There's options for the figure itself. You could pose it with the Sith robe that he wore towards the beginning. You can pose it with one blade ignited. You could pose it with just the blade or these kind of blades in motion that I love so much with these Jedi and Sith figures. Excellent likeness, beautiful sculpt, just an all-around perfect figure if you ask me. Probably one of my favorite characters from the entire prequel trilogy, but definitely don't wait to get this one. There is a deluxe version that comes with his little Sith speeder as well. I don't have that one, I just have this one, but I'm really, really, really happy with this figure, evidenced by the fact that it is number 2 on my top 10 figures of the year. And that brings us to number 1. Number 1 is not only my favorite action figure purchased over $60 in 2019, it was my favorite overall figure of 2019, and it is one of my absolute favorite pieces in my entire collection. This is the die-cast Iron Man Mark IV Iron Man with Suit Up Gantry by Hot Toys. This thing is an absolute masterpiece. This is a beautiful, beautiful work of art. I can't say enough good things about this. It's from my favorite opening scene of any MCU movie, Iron Man 2. When he's over the drop zone, jumps out of the plane, fireworks start exploding around him. Shoot the Thrill by AC/DC's playing. His jets turn on in his feet. The sound of his jets have so much bass in it. It's freaking awesome. He goes towards the earth, lands. The freaking floor starts separating by his feet. Arms come out. It takes off his armor. And there is Tony Stank. Such an awesome opening. Just amazing. And look at the detail in this thing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. When I was a kid collecting toys, I never ever in my wildest dreams thought I would ever own anything that was this detailed. Any kind of collectible. Ever. Never ever thought that things would be this ridiculously detailed. But this gantry, holy moly. This is the second version of this gantry they've done. And ever since I saw the first one, I saw how pricey it was. It was a grail of mine. And then they solicited a new one. A new gantry with a new Iron Man that was die cast. And I'm like, I'm done. Absolutely done. Pre-order. Gotta pay it off. It's pricey as frick. It's ridiculously priced. But it looks amazing. And this right here, other people buy expensive pieces of art that they hang up on their wall. This is my art right here. This is my version of fine art. The Hot Toys Iron Man diecast with gantry. Amazing. And there's the RDJ head sculpt. I just changed his pose, by the way. His arms were in there in the process of getting his armor taken off. The chest piece was attached to this magnet right here. I just reattached the chest piece. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. I might put the helmet on him too, but just wanted to change it up, make it look a little different. But there you go, there's my number 1. My number 1 favorite purchase of the year, right there. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of my top 10. If there was any figures in your top 10 that I missed, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what your top favorite Mezco figures, your top favorite Hot Toys figures of 2019 were. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sorry that this video is so friggin' late. I got really busy early in January. It's already January 18th, and I'm still doing a top 10 list from 2019. It's 2020 now! Hell yes! So good luck to everyone this year in toy hunting and finding stuff and buying stuff. Hopefully you find and purchase all the stuff that you're looking for. I have a toy hunt video coming up, a toy haul video coming up. Also, if you're interested in my hockey unboxings, my hockey rips, pack rips, all that stuff, jersey collection videos, check out my new second YouTube channel called CINCY. I'll leave a link in the description below, but that's it for now. I'll see you guys soon, and adios.